Yeah, go ahead. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live for the 7 o'clock game. We are in the losers bracket now. Winner goes home. No. Winner moves ahead for tomorrow morning and loser goes home. It is still windy. We apologize for that if it picks up on the microphone a little bit. Dex IG did win home. It's going to be Dex IG 28-29 versus Sneaky Cleats Gold in this elimination game. Let's line out your defense for you. We got number 10, Jillian, starting behind the dish. We got number 27, Cosette, over there at third base. Number 11, Madison, over at shortstop. Looks like number 16, Fallon, over at second base. Number 30, Graceland, over at first. We've got number 17, Sophie, in the right field. Looks like Reagan, number 7, out there in center. And number 28, Kaylee, over in left field. Your starting pitcher for this game is going to be number 1, Kendall. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, starting this game up. Alrighty, number 90 for Sneaky Cleats is going to be the leadoff hitter. And we are live for the Angels for Autism tournament. This is a double elimination, and Dex finds themselves after a tough game against Texas Prodigy, losing 2-1 in the losers bracket, playing against Sneaky Cleats Gold. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, let's play some ball live. And she's gonna foul it off there, strike one. Number 90, your leadoff hitter. And she fouls another one off. Strike two. Kendall on the head in the count now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss, strike three. Great start by Kendall there for the first out of the half inning. All right, number 21 for Sneaky Cleats, hitting in the 2 spot. Coming up on the box now. Got 1 out on her, no runners on. And there's a strike that finds the zone there. Good start by Kendall here. And there's a strike two that finds the zone. Where did this girl come from? 5 strikes in a row. All right, this is just what we wanted to see here. And that'll be a little high there for ball 1. Maybe I jinxed her. Excuse me. And it's going to be just inside low, bring the count even, 2-2. 5th game of the day here for Dex IG 28-29. I'm sure the girls are pretty tired. We've been here since 8:30 this morning. All of us have been up since 4:30, 5 o'clock. And they're going to call her safe, so that's going to move to a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's a good pitch. Strike 3 right down the pipe there. 2 outs now for Sneaky Cleats. And number 26 hitting in the 3rd spot now, coming up in the box. What's up, kid? What you doing? Nice ball out there. Huh?
They can hear me talk, right?
Yeah, they can hear you talk. You want to comment? I got another one. And number 26 is going to foul one over to the right side there. Strike 1.
Oh, James. Almost kicked over your head.
Alrighty, umpire's checking out the ball there. Seeing if it's not too scuffed up.
They got a broken ball.
It looks good. And we will continue play. Alright, no balls and 1 strike on number 26 here. And that's going to be fouled back right at us there. Strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes now on number 26. And that's going to be 1 getting away from Kendall there. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count now. And that'll be just a little high, even up the count, 2-2. And she's going to fire one to the left side, and that will fall foul ball. She will stick around to see another pitch at least. Keep going. And that's going to be a high flyer there, bringing in a full count now, 3-2 with 2 outs. 15 pitches now on the first half of the inning for Kendall. Start off pretty good with 2 Ks back to back. And she will draw the free walk there. And Sneaky Cleats get a runner on. All right, number 00 for Sneaky Cleats coming up in the box. She's got 2 outs on her. Runner at first. And the wind is just not letting up, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming out of right field now. Benefit for the pitchers, but not so much so for the fans and us sitting here behind the fence. Plenty of dirt flying. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 1.
Bright, 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 sunshiny day.
And she's going to foul one to the right side there, strike 2. And I don't know how well you can see the field of play. We've got the sun right in our faces, so it's going to appear kind of dark. I know I'm looking at the stream now, and it looks like we got silhouettes out there playing defense, and she gets a strike 3 looking, and that will do it. Great outing by Kendall there, getting 3 Ks, under 20 pitches. 19 pitches is all it took her. And that will do it for the Sneaky Cleats. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base from a walk. And that will do it.
How far are we from here?
About 55 minutes.
55 minutes. I know it's probably about 40 to 45 minutes further.
This is our last game, though, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. For the day. What do you know?
She pitched it again.
She pitched her ass off, man. She hit like 58, like 6-7 times. Huh? I'm muted. Don't get me started, man. That was a game day. That was a game breaker right there, dude. Yeah, that's a game breaker. Yeah, you got to keep it safe, man. I mean, that was a tying run right there.
Tell your fans hi, Julian.
We're muted right now. We're talking shit. Stuff. We're talking stuff.
Not even muted.
Yeah, it is. It's
I
me.
can hear everything you're saying.
No, you can't. You're right here. You're sitting right here. The fans can't.
The fans.
All right.
That should be like
Comments on there, like.
we can hear y'all dumbass.
Yeah. All right.
I wish they could help that.
What's this number here?
That sounds brutal, though.
Number 00. Double lot. All right. I'm gonna throw it down now. Coming down. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the bottom of the first inning. Your leadoff hitters are going to be number 27, Cosette, followed up by number 24, GG, followed up by number 1, Kendall. Let's see how our bats are. Kind of stale a little bit in the last game, a lot of defense playing. And here we go. And she's gonna fire one out of play. Hard hit ball, foul ball. Strike one.
So, Lovey. I hope your mom's number's still the same. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
And she's gonna take another swing at it. Foul ball over to the left side. Strike two. Cozy finds herself in a hole behind. No balls and 2 strikes. And that'll be outside for ball 1. Bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes now.
Sweetheart. Come on, because now I'm a little worried. If it's 8 was, I'll see that.
All right, pitcher finally has the sign. And it's going to be inside there, bringing the count even, 2-2. Good take from Cozy.
This?
And she's going to fire one over there in the gap, and that will land for a base hit. Cozy's going to take a big lead off of first there. A couple claps of the hands. And throw back to the pitcher, and she will settle in for a single. All right, number 24, GG now up in the box. She's got a runner at first now, deck side G.
Oh yeah, Pimsgate. I told her I was about to practice. I was going to get Chick-fil-A for it.
Get it from her?
Yeah.
To bring you?
So I didn't want to do it.
And it's going to be outside. Cozy's going to take second base. And she will be easily in there with a stand-up stolen base. Cozy's going to go ahead and decide to run to third on the throw.
But no.
And she will settle in at third. We're going to scratch her down for a stolen base over a second. And she'll settle in for third. All right, Dex IG has a runner at third and Cozy in scoring position. Gigi sitting on a 1-ball, 0 strike count. And that's going to fall for a strike right there on the outside edge, bringing the count 1-1. And the pitch on a 1-1 count. And it's going to be just a little bit outside, bringing in 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, Big G.
And she's going to fire one over to shortstop, and shortstop's going to bobble that one. And Gigi will reach on an error, and that will allow Cozy to come in and score the first run. And Dex IG takes a 1-run lead. We're going to have to scratch that down as an E6. All right, number 1, Kendall now stepping into the box. No outs on her. She's got a runner over at first with Gigi. And that's a good pitch to hit right there. They got Gigi in a pickle here. And she gets under the tag there, and we're going to scratch her down for a stolen base there for a pickle. All right, no balls and 1 strike on Kendall. She's got a runner over at second base in scoring position. 10 pitches from double odd out there for Sneaky Cleats. And it's going to be way outside there for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count now. And she's going to take a swing at that one. That was a good pitch to hit. Probably going to be called a strike if she didn't. But that's going to fall foul ball, bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it's going to be way outside, even up the count, 2-2.
Let's go 1.
And she's going to pop one up. That's going to fall foul ball out of play way behind us there. And Kendall stays alive to see another pitch. Kendall stepping in the box now. Runner at second in scoring position. No outs. And she takes a hit on it, and there, that's going to get past shortstop, and then we'll land for a base hit, hitting on the changeup. Kendall taking a big lead off of first. She's going to get back to first, and that will drop for a single RBI. And Dex IG now takes a 2-0 lead over the Sneaky Cleats Gold. We will have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Number 13, Juliana, is going to come in over at first base and run for Kendall. Number 28, Kaylee, now stepping up in the box. She's got a runner with some speed over there at first base. No outs. And it's going to be way outside there. We're going to throw back to the pitcher. Juliana's going to head back over to first base. 1 ball and no strikes on Kaylee. Maybe that sun go behind that building way over there. Y'all can see everything other than silhouettes. And that's going to get away from the catcher there on a wild pitch, and that allowed Juliana to advance from first to second. And that's 2 balls and no strikes for Kaylee. And that's going to fall right down the zone there for strike 1. Good pitch to hit. Maybe not the pitch that Kaylee likes. See, that's why they give them 3. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Now runner at second, scoring position. No outs. And she's going to take a swing at it there. Foul ball, even up the count. 2-2. I see we got 4 viewers on the stream. I appreciate you watching. You can probably barely see anything with the sun right in our face. As always, I appreciate the likes. Smash that like button, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube watching. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will be the first out of the half inning. 20 pitches now from number 00 out there for Sneaky Cleats. Number 11, Madison, now stepping up to the box. She's hitting in the 5 spot. She's only got 1 out on her. Runner at second with Juliana in scoring position. And that's going to be way outside there for ball 1. Thank you for the likes. And she's going to take a swing at it and foul it back at us there, even up the count, 1-1. And she's going to fire one over to the right side there. Will that drop for a base hit? Yes, it does. And it gets booted out in the foul territory. And that will allow Juliana to come from second to third. The throw goes to second. And coach is going to send Madison all the way home. And she will reach home on the thrown error. So we're going to write her down for a single. Juliana comes home. Madison goes to second. Throw goes down to second. And there's a throwing error over at second. So we're going to have to scratch down an E9 on the throwing error, allowing Madison to come home. And Dex IG increases the lead 4-0. Graceland now stepping up to the box, hitting in the 6th spot. 1 out on her. No runners on. She's going to take a ball low. And it's going to be way outside there for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes is the count now. Up to 5 viewers on the stream. When I just checked over and saw all the likes popping up, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all the love and support you show the team. And I swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now. 25 pitches now for out there for double lot. Only 1 out. Graceland steps in the box on the 2-1 count. Sun is in our face. I can't see anything that's popped up or I'm blinded. And that'll be down low, 3-1. Graceland ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. I would be wearing shades, but you know, I'm approaching 51 years old and I've got to use readers so I can score in the book. So I don't wear my shades. Maybe I need to find me some reading glasses that change into shades. Some transition readers. All right, Graceland on a 3-2 count now. Seeing a few pretty good pitches to hit. Her bat's been pretty good. We'll see what she can do here. And she's going to get the free walk there. And Dex IG has another runner on. Umpire took a pretty hard hit to the leg somewhere, ankle or knee.
Just watch the ball first. There we go.
Alrighty, here we go. Number 17, Sophia stepping in the box. Only 1 out on her. She's got a runner at first with Graceland. Dex IG 28-29 leading 4-0. I tell you what, this wind coming out of the right field is unbearable. Blowing the wind in. So much dust and dirt blowing into my eyes. I probably got enough sand in my eyes. Got to watch out for cats. Don't think my eyes are a litter box. 1 strike on Sophia. And that's going to get away from the catcher, and that will allow G, to advance from first to second on a pass ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to Sophia now. This will be pitch number 30 from double lot out there with the sneaky cleats. And a swing and a miss, strike 2 on a high pitch ball there. One ball, 2 strikes to count now on Sophia. Runners at second in scoring position. And that's right down the pipe there. That's a good pitch to hit. She's going to look at strike 3, excuse me. And that will be the second out of the inning. All right, number 16 now stepping up in the box. Number 16, Fallon stepping up in the box. She's hitting in the 8th spot. 2 outs on her, runner at second. And she's going to look at a strike right there in the bottom right-hand corner. Good pitch to hit. Maybe that's not the pitch she likes, so she'll wait for another one. And it's going to be a little bit too far outside. You need to up the count 1-1. And that'll be a little too high there, bringing the count 2 balls and 1 strike now.
Look at the beach.
Yeah, right.
It's always wind. I was saying.
And that's going to be inside and ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Fallon. Ahead in the count. Trying to find a way on with 2 outs. And she draws a free walk there, and Fallon gets on base. Dex IG 28-29 with 2 runners on now at first and second. Number 10, Jillian, hitting in the 9th spot, will come up. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That sun's starting to set over there in right center, right in the batter's face. You're going to start seeing a lot more batters now wearing shades just so they can see the ball. Great for pitchers, not so much for hitters, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. That's nature. You got to face it. And that's going to be just a little low for ball 1. Sneaky Cleats fans don't like that one. And I'll swing him in strike 1 on Jillian there. Bringing the count even 1-1. And Jillian says, to heck with the shades. And he's going to call a strike right there at the knees, bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strike. Jillian behind the count now. And this will be pitch number 40 from Double Aught out there for Sneaky Cleats.
Is that an iPhone? I do, but I don't know if I have another.
And that's going to be a little high there, bringing in ball 2. 2-2 is the count, 2 outs.
I think I have like a USB-C to a lightning cable.
And I swing him in strike 3. And that will do it, but the damage has been done. Dex IG 28-29 scores 4 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, 2 left on.
That's all right. You gotta practice.
And we will head to the top of the 2nd inning.
You hit 3 girls.
41 pitches. 0-0 for Sneaky Cleats was out there.
Catcher blue, beast mode for 10. Good catcher, beast mode for 10.
Should stay in there.
Huh? I dropped her charger.
My little weak charger bar.
So you haven't been hearing any music today, any walk-up songs, because it's not allowed out here this weekend. The HOAs that surround the park, I guess, have complained. So we can't even have walk-up songs or any music, which is a catch-22 because we like the walk-up songs, but sometimes the music in between is kind of irritating because we can't have audio on in fear of copyright infringement on the Facebook stream. So it is what it is. So I'm looking at the stream there, and man, that sun is just beaming right at us.
It's sucking that battery right out of there.
Okay.
It's already down to 96.
It does, but it'll typically charge it up a bit. Yeah,
Sorry, drop.
Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the top of the second inning. Deckside G28-29 leading 4-0. Number 22 for the Sneaky Cleats, hitting in the 5 spot, coming up now.
it's really to just kind of give a boost.
Kendall had a really great first inning. Let's see if she can continue that work. And a check swing, but that's going to be a little high for ball 1.
Sorry. Start third practice.
And that's going to be a strike called, finding the zone there.
Yeah, because we won the first one. We won the first and lost the second.
And that'll be a little high, bringing in ball 2. 2 balls or 1 strike to count now.
This is nice, not 100%.
And she's going to go around on that one. And that will even up the count, 2-2. What's that? And she's going to foul it over the left side. There will be no play on it. Cozy does try to make an attempt on it, but that will be a foul ball when it hits the fence. And the count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a nice little pop-up slap over to left field, and that will drop for a base hit. And Sneaky Cleats has a runner on.
Yeah.
All right. Excuse me.
You want this one?
All right, number 8 now hitting in the 6th spot for Sneaky Cleats. Got a leadoff runner over at first base with no outs. And it's going to be just on the inside. There's going to be the throwdown, and she will be safe for a stolen base. All right, Sneaky Cleats threatening now, trying to get on the board. They've got a runner in scoring position over at second. Number 8 with 1 ball, no strikes on her. And a swing and a miss, strike 1, bringing the count even 1-1. And that finds the zone there at the top of the sternum there, bringing the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Number 8 out behind in the count. She's got a runner at second, no outs. And there's going to be a swing on there, foul ball to the right side, staying alive for at least 1 more pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and then number 8 is sat down for the first out. 30 pitches now from Kendall out there for Dex IG. Number 12 hitting in the 7th spot for Sneaky Cleats. She's got a runner at second base in scoring position, 1 out on her. And it's going to be high for ball 1. Something 5. 15. And showing a little slap there. She's going to take a strike on the outside edge, evening up the count 1-1.
Go on, team!
And that's going to find the strike zone on the outside edge, bringing the count 1-2. And I swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will be the second out of the half inning. That's strikeout number 5 for Kendall. And number 15 now, hitting in the 8th spot for Sneaky Cleats. Coming up in the box, she's got 2 outs on her. Runner at second in scoring position. Let's see what she can do. And that's going to be just high for ball 1. And she's going to fire one to the right side there, foul ball, even up the count 1-1. 35 pitches now from Kendall. If you like to keep up with that kind of thing, I like to kind of keep up with that thing and let y'all know. That'll be a little high there, ball 2. Count is 21. Runner still patiently waiting a second. 2 outs. And that's going to be a high flyer there for ball 3. Number 15 ahead in the count now with 3 balls and 1 strike. And it's going to be down low inside, and she will get the free walk. And Sneaky Cleats now has 2 runners on, 1 at first and second. Both. Well, 1 via walk, 1 a single. Number 99 now hitting in the 9th spot. Got 2 outs on her, 2 runners on. And she's going to take a ball on the outside. And I swing and a miss on a high one there, strike 1. 40 pitches now from Kendall in this game. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first and second. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pastels.
And that's going to be a high ball. Nice grab there from Jillian. Not letting it get past her. Bringing the count even now at 2-2. And I swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it. Six strikeouts for Kendall thus far in the game. All right, we will head to the bottom of the second inning. Dex IG 28-29 leading 4-0 over Sneaky Cleats. Gold DFW. Oh, shit. What do you know, Rudy?
We should be playing at 8 o'clock. Tonight, not right now.
Yeah, instead of, yeah, we'd be watching Prodigy playing the Sneaky Cleats.
You know, I think that ball that came in under the field.
In the dugout?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From the dugout.
Huh?
It's from the dugout. It was thrown over.
Was it? Oh, yeah. And then when he came up here, I said it all on stream too, because Corey was sitting here, and I was like, you know, talking about how much time we had left, and I was like, and I said it too, and I was like, I got to give credit to Austin over there. He's being a gentleman and not trying to take up time, because I know time's of the essence right now. And right when after I said that, I mean, he called the batter over and walked over there. I was like, oh, well, I spoke too soon. And he comes over here, chats with, you know, then of course the batter comes like, time, end the ball game. We had one more strike to get to a freaking new inning. He knew it.
He stopped the timer, I think. He told me, he's like, I wanted you guys to bat.
Oh,
I
yeah?
really wanted, he's like, he went over there and sped it up as well. He's like, I didn't want him wasting time or anything.
Yeah. Oh, he's pretty good about keeping the game going.
He's like, I really wanted you guys to bat. I wanted to see how it was going to turn out.
Yeah, because it was a good game, man. I mean, let it come down to the game, not the time. You know, because Cozy could have got one more strike, you know. Here we go. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Heading into the bottom of the second inning. Cozy's going to lay down a drag bunt there, and that will fall foul for strike one. And she's going to fire one out to left center, and that's going to fall on a slap. And that's going to drop for a base hit. Cozy now 2 for 2 in the game. All right, number 24, Gigi now stepping over the box. No outs on her. She's got an aggressive runner over at first and Cozy. And she shows bunt. That's going to be called strike. Catcher's going to drop it and then think about throwing and tries to throw it to the pitcher, but it sticks in her hand a little bit, and that allows Cozy to get all the way to third. So we're going to say stolen base. To second, then a throwing error. Gets her to third. We're going to say E3, E2. And now Gigi's got 1 strike on her. Oh, she's got 2 strikes on her. But she's got a runner now in scoring position over at third. And that's going to be just a little bit outside, bringing the count 1 and 2. 45 pitches now from Double Ott out there, Sneaky Cleats. And she's going to fire one over to second base. That should be fielded cleanly, but that allows Cozy to come home, and that will be a sac RBI, extending the lead 5-0. Hey, better than last time we met. All right, number 11, Madison now stepping up to the box. She's 1 for 1 on the game. She singled her last time up in left center. No runners on, 1 out on her. And she's going to take a stab at it. Pitch hit right to the pitcher. And that'll fall for a 1-3, out number 2. All right, number 28, Kaylee now stepping up in the box. She's 0 for 1. She struck out her first time in the first inning. Let's see if she can get a bat on it this time. And it's going to be way outside for ball 1.
Sorry, guys.
And she's going to take a swing at it there. Foul ball right back at us, bringing the count 1-1.
There you go, look at me.
And somebody farted.
It wasn't me.
I don't know who, I don't know where. I know where the wind's coming from. So anywhere from the dugout to the pitcher. Somebody passed gas.
Why did you say that?
And there's going to be a hit over there. Will that fall? No, and shortstop makes a great running catch for the third out. Damage has been done, though, and a run is scored.
Are you the color commentator now?
No, I'm just I'm back here, so I'm sitting there. It's giving me 20%.
Oh, you were
Yeah. I was like at 5.
And we will head into the top of the third inning. Deckside G 28-29 leading 5-0 over Sneaky Cleats.
Kind of helps get the whole sideline project started.
Who's that?
Right there in the sweater.
Really?
Well, I put that camera there.
Yeah. This one here?
Yeah, she's really knowledgeable like, on all that stuff. She like helped.
So she's part of the Facebook and the website? And
I think so. Or like she always went through them, and like when it first started, she was one of the first ones to kind of put it out, and kind of test run everything.
Really? Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading to the top of the third inning. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading to the top of the third inning. We will be rotating to the top of the order for the Sneaky Cleats, number 90. Stepping into the box, she's 0 for 1 on the day. She struck out her first time up. And she puts a nice rip out there to left center. That's going to drop down for a base hit at least. Reagan's going to throw it back in, and she will be in there for a stand-up double. Alrighty, number 21 stepping into the box. No outs on her. Got a runner at second in scoring position. And that comes way inside for ball 1. Hey. Just rotate the bezel. And that's going to be high outside for ball 2. And the changeup sticks up high there, and number 21's ahead in the count now, 3-0. Keno got to find the strike zone here. And that's going to get away from her. That will advance the runner from second to third. Number 21 has the walk there, and she will not advance to second. And the Sneaky Cleats now starting to threaten. Runners on the corners. And number 26 now in the box, sitting in the third spot. She's 0 for 1. She walked her last time up. And there will be no throw down to second on the stolen base. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third now. Sneaky Cleats threatening. And that's just going to miss the strike zone there. Bringing in 2 balls and no strikes. All right, there's a pitch right there that finds the strike zone, bringing the count 2-1. Sun's starting to set. You should have a little bit better view of the field now. And that's going to be just inside 3-1. there's one that finds the zone there. Strike two, bringing the count full, 3-2. And that's just going to be inside there, and that will give her the walk. Kendall loads the bases now. And Sneaky Cleats definitely threatening here. 0-0 now, hitting in the 4 spot. She's 0 for 1 on the game. Struck out her first time up in the first inning. But she's sitting here with no outs, and bases loaded, with the tying run sitting in the batter's warm-up circle. Foul ball there right back at us for strike one.
It almost got you. Bounced off the rail.
And that's a good take there. Bring the count 1-1. 55 pitches now for Kendall in the game so far. And there's one that finds a strike zone on the inside edge. Bring the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be too far inside. Evening up the count, 2-2.
Yummy, yummy, Jillian.
2-2. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2, no outs. Bases are loaded for Sneaky Cleats. And there's a ball that just doesn't quite fall enough. That was a bit high.
Hey, good pitch, dude.
Full count now. Kendall's got to find the zone. And that'll do it, and she's going to walk in a run. And Sneaky Cleats gets on the board. And here comes Coach Carlos, going to have a mound visit. First charge timeout. Tying run is at bat. That would be number 22. She's 1 for 1. She had a single back in the second inning. All right. Back at the action now. Kendall staying out at pitcher. Bases are loaded. No outs. Tying run is at home plate batting. And there's a strike there that finds the zone. 60 pitches now for Kendall. And there's going to be a swing and a miss, strike two. Huh? Yeah, they're a little high. Like that changeup was high. And she's going to foul one over the left side, out of play.
I feel like some of the other ones are on the corner, so.
Yeah, he's got a pretty tight stone.
It's new. He had one all day.
At least he's consistent. And the Blues going to call time, giving Kendall the courtesy. Had a big gust of wind come through. And all right.
He didn't even start a pitch.
Here we go.
There you go.
And a swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Runner is automatically out.
Good job.
And that will be the first out. And number 8 now coming in the 6th spot. She's 0 for 1 on the day. She struck out her first time up. Comes up with 1 out and bases loaded. Sneaky Cleats trying to get something going here. And it's going to be just inside there for ball 1. And that'll be a little high for ball 2. Does she? I'll be. And it's going to be high and away from ball 3. Kendall behind the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. Risking walking in another runner. She's going to have to find the zone here. 65 pitches on her now. And there's one that finds the zone. She takes a swing at it. Number 8 does. Fouls it off for strike 1. And that's going to be ball 4. Walking in another run. And it looks like that might be it for Kendall. And we will have a pitching change. And number 30, Graceland now coming in for Kendall in relief. And that will merit some defensive changes. So Graceland comes in for Kendall. Kendall will move to third base. And that will move Cozy, number 27, to first base. We'll still have number 16 over at second base. Number 11 still at shortstop. And we still got Kaylee out there at left field, number 28. And Reagan, number 7, at center. And number 17, Sophia, over at right field. And Jillian still handling behind the dish here. Alrighty, number 12 now hitting in the 7th spot. She's 0 for 1 in the game so far. She struck out her last time up in the 2nd inning. She's got bases loaded with only 1 out on her. And she's got the tying run over at first base. And swing and a miss, strike 1. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Graceland ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. And Kendall gets the catch over there and gets the double play over at third base. Excellent defensive effort by Kendall. Nice
Kendall.
defense. Heads up play. But the damage has been done, and Sneaky Cleats gets 2 runs in on 1 hit. No errors, and 2 left on base. And we will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning now. Dex IG 28-29 leading 5-2 over Sneaky Cleats Gold. I honestly can't remember what time exactly we got started, but we got to be at about an hour now. And your leadoff hitter is going to be number 11, Madison, hitting in the 5th spot. Followed up by Graceland, number 30. Followed up by number 17, Sophia. Madison 0 for 1 in the game. She walked her last time up. Scored a run. Graceland walked her last time up. And Sophia 0 for 1 struck out her last time up. Well, the sun has gone down. We've got the stadium lights on. Now you can see the game. Still light shining just a little bit into the screen in our faces. And here we go, number 11 in the box. And that's going to be outside for ball 1. And that's going to be outside for ball 2.
These are good.
And that's going to be down low for ball 3. I wish somebody knew how to do my job. So I gotta go to the bathroom.
You need mark the book.
And do sideline. And that's gonna be ball 4, and Madison draws a walk there. And Dex IG has a runner on. And number 30 now coming up in the box. She's got a runner on. Graceland, 0 for 1 on the game. She walked her last time up. And she's going to take a ball low and away. And that's going to be called strike there. And Madison will get the stolen base. And it's going to be called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second now in scoring position. Dex IG trying to put this away. Get some insurance runs here. And it's going to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now.
Hey, you got it, man.
And Graceland's going to pop it up over to shortstop. And that is dropped. And Graceland will reach first base on an error. E5, we'll write it down. And we will have a courtesy runner for number 30, Graceland. Number 13, Juliana, is going to come in as a courtesy runner. And Dex IG now has runners at first and second, no outs. Sophia now coming up in the box. 0 for 1 in the day. She struck out her first time up. Hoping to get something on the bat. And she's going to lob one over to first base. That will be the first out. Runners do not advance, and they stay put. All right, Fallon now stepping up to the box. She's 0 for 1. She walked her last time up. Got one out on her. Runners at first and second. And she's going to take a ball low down away.
That's a good pitch, Jimbo.
60 pitches now for double odd out there for Sneaky Cleats Gold. And she's going to lay down a nice little bunt there. Will she get there in time? No, she won't. And here comes Madison at home. And they will get her. And that is a double play. First base grabs the ball, runs back to first, and gets Fallon at first. So we're going to write that down as a number 3 force for the first out, second out. She throws home and tags Madison coming home for the third out. Good effort and defense there by the Sneaky Cleats. Heads up. So Dex IG does get a couple of runners on via walks and an error, but can't bring none of them around. Croach was a little aggressive on the base running, maybe. But that's okay. They still hold a 5-2 lead.
I got 0 on that, right? Because that was Madison that got thrown out at home?
Correct. 0 runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. And we will head to the top of the 4th inning where we'll get 1 more inning out of this, at least. This may be Sneaky Cleats' last chance. When Dex IG came up to bat, there's about 10 minutes left in the game. So I expect for about half of that time to be left. And your leadoff hitter for Sneaky Cleats is going to be number 15. She's 0 for 1 on the game so far. She walked her last time up. And it's going to fall for a ball 1. And that's going to fall for ball 2. And there's a swing and a miss right in the zone there. Strike 1. Bringing the count to 2 balls and 1 strike now. And that's going to fly right by Graceland's head there. And that will drop for a single. I bet she heard that whiz right by her head. And Sneaky Cleats got a runner on now, lead off, with number 99 coming up in the box now. 0 for 1 on the game. Struck out her first time up in the second inning. She's got a runner at first now. No outs. She's showing bunt. Lays down a beautiful bunt. Kendall's going to pick it up and throw to first. And she will get the out at first. Kendall's been showing some really good defense here in the last couple innings. She does move the runner, though, from first to second. All right, we will rotate to the top of the order for Sneaky Cleats. Number 90 coming up in the box. She's 1 for 2. Struck out her first time in the first inning and had a pretty good double in the third inning. She's got a runner at second base with 1 out on her. And a swing and a miss, strike 1.
Let's go, Graceland.
15 pitches now in the game, coming in for relief for Graceland.
Focus.
Sneaky Cleats starting to get fired up now. And that's going to be outside for ball 1, even up the count, 1-1. And that's going to catch the outside edge there. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count now. Runner at second, 1 out. And that's going to be a little dribbler there. And that's going to be muffled by the shortstop. And she will reach on an error.
Hey, let's go, ladies. Hold on. Focus.
Alrighty. Number 21 coming up in the box now. She's 0 for 2. Struck out in the first inning. Walked in the third inning. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. And number 21 represents the tying run.
Be ready, outfield.
And it's going to be inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on the corners. And that'll be high. And Jillian does not throw down the second. Good call. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners in scoring position, second and third. And she's going to foul one over to the right side there, even up the count, 2-2.
Hey, let's go right here. Y'all be ready.
Hey, watch it on the way in. Get out.
Come on, let's go right here. Focus.
And that's going to be high. Wow, there. Ball 3, bringing the count full.
Focus. What happened?
And that's going to be foul ball to the left side, and number 21 will stay alive to see another pitch.
Keep fighting. See it happen.
And that's going to be a high ball. And Sneaky Cleats got a walk.
Hey, don't lose it here. Let's go. 2 outs to go.
25 pitches now from Graceland.
Go, ladies.
And she's got the go-ahead run at the home plate. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Tying run is at first. And it's going to be outside for ball 1. And it's going to be a little high for ball 2.
Focus, Cozy.
And it's going to be high for ball 3. Graceland behind the count now. 3 balls and no strikes.
Come on, Grace. Come on.
And she finds the zone there. Bringing the count 3-1. Yeah. And there's going to be a little dribbler there. They're going to throw home. And they will get her at home for the second out. Good heads-up play by Fallon there.
Smart move, kid.
Here we go, kid.
Be ready. New bag.
All right, number 00 coming up in the box now. She's 0 for 2. Struck out her first time in the first inning.
Make those throws.
And then walked in the second inning. She's going to take a ball. 2 outs on her. Base is still loaded. Tying run still at first. And that's going to be just a little low there for ball 2. And there's one that finds his zone there. And that's going to die right there. And she will be safe at first. Ain't nothing much you can do about that one. That ball just sat and died and spun. Alrighty, number 22 coming up in the box. She's 1 for 2. She singled in the second inning and struck out in the third. Bases are still loaded. And the Sneaky Cleats have cut the lead to 3-5, and we will see a pitching change.
She has to pitch all strike.
And that'll do it for Graceland. Number 27 coming in. And Cozy's been brought in with bases loaded with 2 outs. Going to try to shut this game out with a save. This will qualify as a save.
All right, stay focused, kid. Bring it down. There you go. All right, let's play ball.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 22 stepping up at the box. She's got bases loaded.
Focus 2-7. All right, let's go, ladies.
2 outs. Everything's on the line here. Tying runs at second base. Go aheads at first. And a swing and a miss, strike one. And a swing and a miss, strike two. Sneaky Cleats down to the last strike. And she's gonna pop it up there. Cozy's gonna get that amazing catch over there at the pitcher's mound. Great catch by Cozy there.
That was a great catch.
Hey, great catch, 2-7. Thank you.
And that will do it. And Cozy gets 5-3. Yes, sir. And Cozy gets the save.
Good game, ladies.
Dramatic catch down at the end, ladies and gentlemen, and that will do it for us. Unfortunately, Sneaky Cleats, that's it for them. I don't know, it's kind of the catch-22. We continue on, but it is 8:25. It's going to take an hour to get home, and we still got to be back here at 7 in the morning. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching and staying tuned and enjoying us today for the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for all the support.